If you like great views, here's a wonderful site with a great view of the desert. Desert View. 60 and more years ago, you stopped here to have a break and cool your brakes and walk over to see the Desert View. In the world of roadside attractions, the Desert View Tower was a classic. And still is. California Historical Monument number 939 in the Incapah Mountains near Jacumba and Ocotillo. It's a throwback to the days before automobile air conditioning, when you just had to pull the station wagon off the long highway so the kids could get out and climb up the Desert View Tower. Tourists used to write their name in a book.
These are a treasure.
From Chula Vista to Chicago, they signed in pencil just to prove they were here and had climbed the Desert Tower and seen the view. Used to cost 25 cents back in the day. Kids were a dime plus 2 pennies tax to go up the tower. We found the circular ground floor to be a combination museum, curio shop, and occasional yoga studio. Really, a little bit of everything. Up and round the stairs we go, just like excited tourists have since the tower was built in the 1920s. Each landing offers more random things to see, and out the window, a hint of the view that awaits when we get to the top, and get to the top we will. But just in case you're wondering who built this and why, well, Mr. Bert Vaughn was a road and hotel developer, and his road work crews camped out up here at 3,000 feet where it was a little bit cooler. He and they, rock by rock, assembled it, and then, what's that? Right on the same property, rock sculptures started appearing, all kinds of strange carvings done by an unemployed engineer named Merle Ratcliffe, who it is said was paid $1 a day and a jug of wine. Along with the tower, his folk art boulder park has been a climb-around attraction ever since. Meantime, in the tower, there are more steps, more collected things to see, including works of art on display inspired by the place itself. Up and up until the observation deck and a view out over the desert that on a clear day can reach to the Salton Sea and the sand dunes of Algodones, 100 miles or more. It's hard to know what will become of the tower 20, 50, or 100 years from now. It's changed ownership a couple of times in its long history, always seeming for a few dollars admission to survive as the kind of picture postcard roadside attraction that dotted desert highways in the 40s and 50s. But as the afternoon shadows lengthen over the desert below, it's not hard to imagine years from now that people will still be seeing that sign along the interstate and say, Desert View Tower. Let's go see it. Sounds like something interesting about San Diego. Did you like that? Do you want to see more? Here's all you have to do. Just click on the subscribe button, and then you will know when there are more stories to be seen about San Diego.